We certainly need to try and take on opportunities when we get them. And obviously, defensively we weren't very good in the first leg. So you got to defend better. I mean, it's pretty basic, but I mean, you got to take those chances when you get them against a team like Orlando Pirates. I certainly feel that I can feel from the players that they do miss the support that they normally have behind them. So yeah, I don't think it's a two-way thing. I don't think the pressure. I think what it does is certainly make you a little bit more. I would think it's far easier, and I think the bigger clubs do suffer with a big support base in what's going on. So yeah, for me, certainly it's a big loss not having the supporters there. If you look at even Orlando Pirates, so they were struggling to score, and all of a sudden, they got 3 against us. So these things can turn very, very quickly. The most important thing, as long as we're creating opportunities, but we certainly need to be taking them. There's no two ways about it. I mean, the last couple of games that I've seen, there's some great opportunities, and we've got to be doing better in front of goal, wherever the ball lands it. But obviously, any team, anywhere in the world is going to miss a man that scored the most goals for them last season. So we have to get on with it, but we certainly need to spread the load a little bit and try and get a few more goals from other areas. We've got 3 strikers. That's what we've got. So we've got to try and use them as best we can and find a way of creating opportunities a little bit better. That's easier said than done. I don't think we were very good on the day, but I don't think they were very good as well. I think certainly, the goals. If you look at the goals we conceded, really. But anybody would say that when you concede goals, they were poor goals. But they certainly were from. There were some real bad areas committed. But in saying that, we also had good chances, and if we had scored first, it would have been a different game. But we can't talk about that now. I think you just got to get a little bit more working on the training ground. I think when you're not scoring, you've got to try and at least be creating or trying to work harder for the team, and then goals will come. I think that's pretty much, the most important thing is the team must come first, and we've got to work harder, which he has worked a little bit harder here and there, but we need a little bit more consistent. What we can't do at the moment is leave him out and give him a little bit of a break because of our situation. So we've got to try and play him through this patch and try and get him to be in the right areas and do the right things. But certainly, you can do all the talking you want, and we have spoken on numerous occasions and things, and try and get him a little bit more understanding where to be when the ball is in certain areas. But there's got to be a little bit of self-instinct as well about wanting to do it. And sometimes the ball will come off your knee or your shin or your ankle, or if you work harder, and those things happen, and you just need to break the ice a little bit, I think. But he certainly needs to. In the 5 games I've been here, he's had some unbelievable chances, and he should have taken 1 or 2 by now. But as long as he keeps getting in those areas, that's the most important thing. So talking, showing, doing, all these stuff. The most important thing is to get out in the pitch and go get through it. So he's got all my support right behind him, and he has to get through it, that's for sure. It's very difficult to put a lot of condition into them because of the situation. We're playing 2-3 games a week, so we haven't really, and the time frame we had before, was short, so you couldn't do a proper pre-season in terms of where, we go through the stages and the phases of what you want to do. But so it's been trying to just go with what a lot they had last year, obviously minus Samir, which is a big blow, obviously, which was pivotal to the way they played last year. And trying to find a way which suits the best we can with what we've got available. But condition wise, we need condition all over. It's like any football team, but I can't be blaming it on that. We've got to be better, and a lot of these players like Tower, Maleka, we need to play them fit. Castro, they've done nothing in the pre-season. Well, since I've been here, they've done nothing. So I'm just trying to play them fit, and we'll try and go from there, which might take a little bit longer because they're a little bit older as well. And sometimes players do take a bit more time the older they get, Reeve has been ill, so I think he's coming back tomorrow. I've spoken to him, so hopefully, I'll see him 2 days training. What's his situation? So we'll have a look at him. Kasande played last night. Obviously, he's short of a game or two. So try to, as I said right from the start, I think I said it earlier. There's a couple of them out. Without having a proper pre-season, we are going to try and play them fit. So that's what I've been doing, and rotate a little bit. Even him last night, I took him off after 50-60 minutes. So we got to play him fit. Tower, I had to take off last night, even though I don't want to make a change there. Same as Kotso Maleko, also not fit. But that is Castro, same thing. We don't really have much to rotate with, so I'm going to try and play them fit, nurse them, and with 3 games a week, try and Castro came in straight without doing nothing and went straight into the game, first game. So you got to be careful. You could lose them, or they could break down, and then we're really in the game. So let me try and handle them, rotate them the best I can.